Hey guys, welcome back to AJ's Car Garage. So in the last video you just seen me prep the engine bay ready for it to be painted. In this video we are going to get straight in and get it painted. So enough chat, let's get into it and get it done.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no. I just fucked up, landed on wet paint. Alright, so there's its first coat. Yeah, looking better already, just with one coat of rust converter. Yeah, just shit. She looks alright. Needs a couple of coats. It's got a black finish to it. Needs a couple of tiny little coats to make it sort of come up black, because it's very faint. But forgive the runs, it's not the best paint job I've done. I'm kind of rushing a bit, but I don't know if you can see that, but just in here it's a lot clearer than it is around here, and that's sort of, you know, like 1, 2 sort of spray overs, so it does come up black, but it needs a couple of going over. Like you can see there, it's very light where the original paint's been removed. It's all had a touch up, a bit of a sand. You can see here as well, it's very light. So hopefully the next couple of coats will make it come up nice and black, even though it is going to end up black anyway with the top coat. But you know, you'd rather have a decent excuse me, decent black undercoat, so no other colours are going to show through. Like, yeah, you know, light colours like that are going to show through. So yeah, anyway, the only bit that you missed out on seeing then was me spraying the front cross member that goes across the engine bay. I will end up giving the bottom cross member a touch up as well once I finish climbing in and out, because it's sort of, you know, in the way of my feet. My feet have touched it a little bit already, but yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna go put my phone on charge, give it another coat or two, and yeah, by that time it'll be time to hit the hay for the night, as they say, and call it a day. But yeah, making headway slowly but surely, and yeah, hopefully maybe tomorrow I could give this its first look at top coat. So yeah, in saying that, I'll catch you shortly, whether it be later this evening when I finish giving it a top coat, or tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll see you again. Alright guys, it's a day after doing the rust conversion, and I'm actually rather impressed. First time I've used this particular rust converter. Yeah, I had to go over and touch up a couple of spots that were a little bit light, and yeah, also I forgot to do in under the guards for where I cut out for me intercooler piping as well, so I've just been under there and given them a touch up. So yeah, also I went around the whole engine bay and with my heat gun down here, so she should be nicely baked on there. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow, or what's tomorrow, Thursday, yeah, hopefully tomorrow or Friday, I'll be able to give it a top coat. Obviously I'll go around the whole engine bay and give it a blow down with me air gun, get rid of any debris that's sitting on there. Yeah, I did, obviously, you know, sitting out in the open, so to speak, you know, not in a shed, garage, anything like that, all exposed. Yeah, I had a couple of moths last night come in on the wet paint and mess it up a bit. Had a couple of bits of hair from wherever land on it as well. Picked them off and given the whole thing a touch up. And yeah, what can I say? I'm pretty impressed with the outcome of it at this point in time. She's you know, considering it's a top coat, sorry, a primer dealio and a rust conversion at that, it's come up with a nice gloss, nice shine to it. Yeah, should set the top coat off quite nicely, even though it's gonna be black as well, but you know, the better the undercoat, better the top coat. So I'm happy at this point in time. So yeah, we'll get back to it in a day or two. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see, or if any. If I'm not blocking shit, it's rather hard to film at the moment. The fucking moths, man, eh? Anyway, gone over, giving it a blow down. Now, time for top coat. go. First coat of top coat. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so dull, so matte. It's probably giving you a little bit of shine because of the work lights, but yeah, she's very matte and dull, and in the sense of that it's very bold. My thoughts on it, well, obviously it's a bit late now sort of to change my mind on it, but I don't know, I think it might set the crown and the jewels off quite nicely, so to speak, you know, putting more emphasis onto the beautiful 4-litre intake. So yeah, I might leave it at that, not just the one coat. I'll go over it again in probably half hour or so and give it another coat. But yeah, as for my impressions of it, yeah, I probably don't sound too enthused, but yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. I think it yeah, it's gonna set the engine off nicely, you know, make the shine, you know, pop and come out of its shell, and yeah, just draw all the attention bang to the engine where the attention should be, really, when it comes to things in the engine bay. You know, obviously you do your couple of little extra touches here and there to bring a couple of, you know, extra features to the engine bay, but in all honesty, the engine bay engine, you know, crown, that's it. And I'm sure 90% of car modifiers would think the same thing, but yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone, to my recollection, go with a matte finish to an engine bay. I mean, you know, it's all shiny, gloss, chrome, you know, all that awesome stuff. And don't get me wrong, I like it, it's good, fucking love it. But I think to be different, I might leave it at this and yeah, bring a bit extra highlight towards the engine and, you know, other little bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think it'll turn out really good. Alright. Yeah, sorry about the videoing through that as well. It is quite hard to set up a video recorder. Sorry, not a video, well, it is my video recorder, aka my phone, when you don't have a tripod for said phone, or, you know, a way to sort of put it up somewhere nice and decently to get the best view possible. But yeah, there we go. She's looking tidy, getting excited to put the engine back in, even though I've got to get it together again. But anyway, getting excited for it all. So I've just gone around and given it a quick heat blast with my heat gun down here. Should speed up the repainting process pretty quick. Reckons you can't recoded in an hour. Touch dry 15 minutes and can be recoded after an hour. I don't exactly have an hour to be able to mess around and wait, hence the heat gun. Should have sped things up quite nicely, quite quickly. And yeah, so now I'll go around, give it the second coat, and give you an update after that. Maybe straight away, depending on light. It's getting pretty late, it's 5 o'clock. Dinner shortly. I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten since smoko, about 10 at work. So yeah, my belly's getting pretty grumpy at me. Anyway, second coat of this. Let's do it, and I'll get back. Hey guys, welcome back to AJ's Car Garage. So it's the next day after I've given the engine bay the top coat, and I reckon she's looking pretty good. It has come out a bit darker with the second coat, which is good. It's what I wanted. Yeah, I don't think it needs a third coat, as the second coat was pretty thick. So yeah, I think she'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and unmask everything and yeah, see what she looks like. I reckon it'll look pretty good. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so there we go. She's unmasked. I've left a couple of bits here and there just to keep wires and shit contained at the moment. But yeah, I reckon I'm making the right choice by leaving this like a matte finish. Oh, I missed something. So yeah, I think she's gonna make everything pop nicely. Just the way I wanted, or explained. So yeah, got a little bit of paint on me mod plate. That's alright. So one thing I did do is left my VIN number alone. I'm going to try and touch that up at a later date, make it look better. But yeah, I reckon it's going to make things pop very well. I mean, you know, all the little things that are up on there at the moment, you know, factory things are sort of like popping out already. You can make out more or less exactly what's what straight away, like old aircon piping and gym sockets and all that sort of stuff. Even though the vacuum socket is white, stands out like dog's balls, but you can see it very clearly. Same with the cruise control box over there. Even though it's tucked away, you can see it quite clearly. Yeah, I reckon I'm making a very good choice. There's a couple of little spots I need to, for frig's sake. Oh no, it wasn't my son's fault. He didn't mean to. Yes, I've had my son helping me unmask. It's alright. I can deal with that. I got a couple little areas I need to touch up anyway, so I'll just give that a quick touch up. But yeah, anyway, hopefully she does the deed when the engine's back in there, and you know, makes it all pop like I said it was going to. Anyway, back soon. Alright, so I just want to point out one thing as well. This is a matte black finish, and this, get off there, just said black. Right. Now as you've seen, it's come up with a matte black finish. Now the difference between the high heat, which I've just done the whole engine bay in, and sticky shit, get off me, and this stuff is, this actually has a sort of shine to it. Now there you go, there's the matte black, or the high heat black, and down here I just fucking gave it a quick, you can see that's a matte finish, and this, which is the acrylic, has actually got a shine gloss to it. So yeah, everyone's finishes do come out different. Yeah, that's all I just wanted to point out here now at this point in time. I gotta go get me son a feed for lunch, back shortly. Alright guys, I think I'm at a stage where I can more or less say I'm done with, you know, giving the engine bay a tidy up at this point in time. Now I've got a couple of little things in mind that I want to do. You know, I want to make up some sort of bracket to sit in here for my oil catch can. Now I might tidy up my washer bottle for my windscreen washers and give it a lick of paint. Don't know. I'll tidy that up. Coolant reservoir. my ABS bracket is sitting over in the shed at the moment, over yonder, waiting for me to give it a touch up and get rid of all the old paint and shit off it, and give it a lick of paint as well, so I can tidy this bit up here. I have to refabricate a airbox over here for my turbo piping, and yeah, I think at this point in time that's about it. But yeah, definitely done at this stage. I've put this headlight back in. I'm gonna try and buff the driver's side headlight that's sitting down here at the moment, because of that little incident that happened with the acetone. Hopefully I can bring that up and make it look half decent. But yeah, I think I'm done in the engine bay at the point in time. I also went over some of my wiring harness in certain spots and re-wrapped it a little bit with some lucky tape. There's a bit over here that I done around here, yeah, around where these wires and stuff come out of the main, and yeah, some wiring down here for my earth from the engine, alternator and stuff like that. A little bit here. I may get rid of that, I don't know, that's why I haven't touched that bit up yet. But yeah, same with this one. But yeah, everything that I've taken out, stored back in place. Yeah, all, you know, connections like this that you see that are still masked up, I'll go over with some electrical contact cleaner and give them a spray and clean them up, or make sure there's no shit in there. Electrical contact cleaner does pretty good. But yeah, I think for the engine bay refresh, respray, I think I'm done. And yeah, we'll call it a day on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Found it entertaining, maybe somewhat different as opposed to color and choice, and yeah, maybe, you know, depending how far it gets out there, might give a bit of a different aspect to engine bays and what color might suit better, instead of just going shiny and bright all the time. Yeah, maybe dark, dull, and bold. Bold usually means bright, but you know, sometimes bold just means compact. Yeah, solid, like what a matte black looks like. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing at this point in time, whether it be morning, noon, or night. And yeah, stay safe and stay well with whatever you decide to do with your time. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll catch us later. Peace.